Okay, so as I already gave you the basic and the general instruction in the video attached with this PPT, so now we will elaborate the topic directly. As here we are dealing with the topic of resource, we should have some ideas related with land resource. So today we will proceed with the next point, that is the land resource. Before starting with the next portion, let me summarize the previous point which had already been discussed in the previous week. There are some points like resource, its definition and concept, characteristics, classification of resources, development of resources, sustainable development and resource planning and its conservation. These 7 points we have already touched in the previous PPT. So today we will discuss the concept of the land resource, its utilization, concept of the land degradation, its causes and mitigation. Now in this slide, we will first discuss the concept of the land resource. First of all, as it is named as the resource, so definitely it should have some utilities. Land is a kind of natural resource which is very useful to us and obviously have the qualities to fulfill the human needs. So this is a basic definition of the land as a resource. Different types of physical divisions we can see in our country. Like all the physical divisions are not same. Like somewhere we can see the mountains, somewhere we can see the plateaus, somewhere we can see the plains over there situated in the different portions or in the part of our country. So different physical divisions have the different significances. This basic thing we all know. In this slide we will discuss about the utilization of land, that means why it should be considered as a resource. Okay. Land is a thing that we all know. It is a substance and it is a natural gift from the environment. But why we should consider it as a resource, that needs to be discussed properly. In this chart, we can observe different uses of land, that is in a single word, different land use categories here we can see. The first one is a forest. Firstly, we will discuss about the forest. As you all know that the maximum land area is under the forest, from where the people basically they can get the so many natural objects. Suppose easily we can say that it is the most important utilization of the land. Next point is the agricultural land. Means as we are the third world country, in our country in India we basically see the primary activity, that is the agriculture. So we can use the land for agricultural purpose. As you all know that our country basically it is based upon the agriculture. So that is why that is also a good way to get the facilities from the land. Okay. Next point is apart from the agricultural purpose, we can use this land for grazing purpose, permanent pastures and etc. Okay. Now the land which are not suitable for the growing of crops, we can distribute those land for like infrastructural activities, suppose housing, industries, amusement parks, like in different non-agricultural activities. Okay, so these are the some uses, main uses of the land as a resource. With the connection of this point, agricultural purpose, we need to understand some concept like the fallow land, net sown area, gross cropped area, etc. Okay, so we need to first learn the definition, we need to first understand the definition of such terms. First one is the fallow land. What is that? Fallow land is the types of the land which is left unused without cultivation for more than a year. Okay, so the fertility of this land is not that much good. But in that case, I want to tell you one thing, the concept of the barren land is different from the fallow land here. Okay, basically barren land is a land which lost its fertility completely, means permanently. But the main basic difference between the fallow land and the barren land is, if you want to means if you wants to grow the crops, okay, so you can grow it. You can grow in the fallow land. Its loss is fertility permanently. We can grow crops in the fallow land as well. Next point is the net sown area. Net sown area is that area where crops are sown once in a year. So this is a basic definition of the net sown area. The next point is the gross cropped area. What is the definition of the gross cropped area? Gross cropped area is the actual cultivable land where basically the crops are sown more than once in a year. Okay, so these are the basic general concepts which related with the agriculture and the land. So on the basis of the general information, we will now discuss the changing scenario of the land use pattern of India from 1960 to 61 to 2050. Here simply you see the diagram first, the pie chart first very carefully. Okay, simply we can identify that the area under the forest increased from 18% to 23%. Okay, so in the year of 61 it was, the percentage was 18% and now it is 23%. Okay, so I think now we are much more aware about the conservation of the natural resources. So that is the main reason I think of the increasement of this forest area. Next is the percentage of the barren land is decreased a lot because we are now much more technologically equipped. So the percentage is decreased a lot with the help of the human technologies. Okay, so in this slide is the interpretation of the previous slide. Here we have discussed with some data. So if you want to note down it, you can do it in your classwork copy. Okay, so these are the data related with the previous slides and the interpretation of the pie chart. Now we will move for the next subtopic, that is the concept, causes and the measures of the land degradation. Actually, it is a process through which land gets lost its fertility. Sometimes to get the maximum utilities from the land or any types of resources, we did some unplanned activities, okay, which result the problems like the land degradation. So this is the concept and the main cause of the land degradation. In the next few slides, we will discuss about the causes in detail as well as the measures. In this slide, we will discuss the causes of the land degradation. The first point is the overgrazing. This is the main cause of the land degradation nowadays. Okay, if a land is grazed by a man again and again, automatically it loses its fertility. So it is a main cause of the land degradation. Sometimes we are doing agriculture in a very unplanned way. So again, unplanned agriculture is the next second prior cause of the land degradation here. Okay, sometimes we are doing the agriculture in a very unplanned way. That is why land loses its quality. Like we use the pesticides, insecticides, etc., which leads the causes of the land degradations as well. Next point is the infrastructural activity. This is we all know. Suppose to construct a road, to construct a building, okay, and to construct a railway, sometimes the land loses its fertility and it becomes the degradable land. Okay. The next point is the salination. Salination, actually it is a process. It is happened due to the shortage of the rainfall. When there is a shortage of kind of rainfall, you know, the water from the uppermost layer of the soil, it easily percolate in the lowermost layers of the soil. Okay, as we are having so many different layers of the soil, and this point I will discuss in the next week. Because the soil resource is also there in the rest of the portion of this chapter. So in that chapter, in that portion, I will discuss in a very clear manner. But now I am trying to telling you one thing, that the salination is a process. It is due to happen in the shortage of the rainfall. Okay. So there is when the shortage of the rainfall happen, the water from the uppermost layer percolate in the lower layer of the soil. So basically the material, that is the saline, or means the salt, it is easily decomposed in the uppermost layer of the soil. And such causes are there, that is the water lagging and the desertification. Now let me tell you one thing, desertification is also important process or the cause of the land degradation. Why it is so important? Because desertification is a process to formation of the or the increasement of the desert. Okay, so the increasement of the desert definitely became the land as a degraded land. Okay, so these are the causes basically of the land degradation. Okay, so as the land is very important natural resource to us, so we need to find out some measures or the mitigational process through which we can reduce the problem of the land degradation. I am just reading out the points. There are total 10 points I have already written in this slide. That is, the one is the construction detention walls in the mountain areas to stop landslide. Point number 2, lands reclamations like proper management of the wasteland. Third point is the regulated use of the chemical fertilizers and the pesticides. Fourth point is the afforestation. Fifth point is the check on overgrazing. And sixth point is the control of mining activities. 7 point is by proper irrigation. Okay, means with the plant irrigation we need to follow. Point number 8 is by proper harvesting. Okay, the proper harvesting process we should know. And point number 9 is the discharge of industrial waste and effluents only after the proper treatment. Okay, and the last point is by preventing the deforestation. So in a one simple sentence we can say that if you minimize the causes of the land degradation, automatically we can check the problem of the land degradation as well. Okay, so what are the causes of the land degradation? If that needs to be checked out, so automatically the problem of the land degradation will be removed. So this is the process, the causes of the land degradation as well as the mitigation or the measures which we can take to minimize the risk or the problem of the land degradation. So this is the main topic or the theme regarding the land resources in class 10. So here I want to conclude my explanation. In the next week, as we are having an activity week, so we will get some activities for your class. So definitely your class teacher will instruct you it properly. And next week we will discuss the question answer from the land resource as well. So till then, keep preparing yourself with the question and answer, and be safe and stay healthy. Okay, so it is completed this portion. Keep you safe. Bye bye, take care.